Are you a passionate basketball fan who loves to keep up with the latest news about the Golden State Warriors? Then subscribe to our channel now to access exclusive content. If the Paris Olympics are to be a last dance for some of the Americans' more veteran men's basketball superstars, then the same can be said of the USA's coach. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr told The Athletic he would not coach USA basketball beyond this summer, following in the footsteps of predecessor Greg Popovich in coaching the Americans at a World Cup and then an Olympics before stepping down. No, Kerr said bluntly when asked if he would coach Team USA after the Paris Games. To me, it's a 2-year, it's a cycle. Pop coached a World Cup and the Olympics, now it's my turn to pass the baton. I think that's kind of how it should be. Frankly, it's a huge commitment too. I guess I think it was different the last go-around with Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski, and Jerry Colangelo, when they were really establishing this culture in this system where guys had to commit for a couple years. Made sense for Coach K to stay on. But I think where we are now, one cycle and you move on. Kerr, 58, who also is in the last year of his contract with the Warriors, played for the 1986 USA team that won a world championship, precursor to the FIBA World Cup. He served as an assistant under Popovich at the 2019 World Cup in China, when the Americans finished 7th, and again at the Olympics in 2021 when Team USA won its 4th consecutive gold. Team USA is hoping Kerr follows the same path as Popovich. Including exhibitions, the Americans won their first 9 games last summer under Kerr, his first as their head coach, before dropping 3 of the last 4 games at the World Cup in Manila and placing 4th. The Americans qualified for Paris by finishing as one of the top 2 teams from the Americas, along with Canada. Team USA asked Jaren Jackson Jr., the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year, to play center instead of power forward, and he struggled to adapt to the different roles and playing in lineups in which he was supposed to be the primary rebounder. Kerr mostly used smaller lineups, for instance playing the Knicks' Josh Hart, who was 6'5", as a power forward, when the Pelicans' Brandon Ingram struggled. Additionally, a nasty illness swept through the team on the final weekend in Manila, knocking out Ingram against Germany and 3 players out against Canada. Kerr was ill too, though he remained on the bench. The Germans, who eventually won the World Cup, beat the US 113-111 thanks to 12 offensive rebounds and 24 points by Andreas Obst, an outside shooter who was not in the NBA but torched the Americans from the very start. More updates and news we will bring here for you. Don't forget to like and turn on notifications and be the first to receive all the news.